Hello and welcome back. I just got in the game and I was just gonna sleep through the night and then start recording, but a dream popped, so I went ahead and hit record, and we can see the dream here.
I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. And you haven't tried to have it removed. Good. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than a lithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the true souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. Because I am just like you, and I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Once again, I love that armor. Okay. Now, the last video, we got my sword. The singing sword. And that is going to help us out tremendously for a while. Towards the end, and almost at the beginning, we're kind of Act 1.5. We'll get another weapon. But we have this entire act to finish and then some while using this sword. A lot of people don't care for it, but I do enjoy it. And when it sings, you have a choice to make it scream or sing. And if you go with scream, it does some very nice psionic damage over time with your attacks and stuff to your enemies. So it's a really good weapon to have in the early game. Okay, so we want to drop some stuff off, and we need to actually get some stuff to sell and make some money. I promised myself that I would not be broke through most of Act 1 and 2, so I need to, make some money. And we need to get Will. We need to get Will some better armor because, I don't want to see his ass cheeks halfway through the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. Let's see. He's not wearing anything on necklace. If the wearer bears his brand, they have advantage on death saving throws, and it gives them aid. It's not really. That's not really something great. He is wearing guidance.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
She is wearing Misty Step.
All right.
And I'm wearing Speak to the Dead. All right. Well, Will can wear it for right now, to kind of help with those death saving throws if he gets downed. I'm hoping that I can get him built correctly so that he doesn't go down, because he is going to be a monster. If you haven't figured out yet, I'm basically building a Hexblade. I think I may have discussed this in one of the other videos, but there is no Hexblade in the game, so you have to kind of make do with what's in the game, and to be able to do that. So let me see. I gave him the fighter so he could do the weapons and stuff. And where is his? Where is his? Pact of the Blade. This right here is what is going to allow us to basically build a Hexblade. And let me tell you, I have Will as a Hexblade in one of my other plays that I'm doing, testing and all that good stuff, and that boy is sick, without a doubt. He is just a wrecking machine. Okay, so we need to kill 2 more bosses. All right, Priestess Gut's dead, so we got Minthara and we got Ragzorlin, or whatever his name is. He is actually probably going to be the hardest one to do, but we'll see how we can work all that around. No, I think I made her, yeah, she needs to be level 2 to get Necromancer. We are a long way from level 5. We can get into the Underdark, though. We can finish up with the Knolls. Once we get into the... once we get some money, let me put it that way. Once we get some money, and we want to go to the Underdark, we go back to the Myconid colony, and we talk to this little dwarf at the end of the colony. And she sells all kinds of alchemy reagents, but she has a ring that will allow for... +2 acid damage on your weapon attacks. She also has something called the corrosive mace, which may replace our sword once I look at it. I haven't looked at it yet, but those are 2 items that we want, and we're going to have at least 1,500 gold to get both of them. So we're gonna need to definitely make some money. But let's kind of tweak our inventory a little bit. Now I'm going to sell these. No, go here. I'll probably sell... Just don't know yet. Let's look. Alchemy, we can extract 14. We have 4 brand new. Recipes. Potions of speed. These are very important for me. So I'm going to go ahead and make all 4 of those. I use potions of speed like crazy. We will need an antidote. I'm not worried about the mind reading potion at the moment. Alright, elixirs. I want bloodthirsty, but we don't have it yet. That is not the one that gives spell slots. And I'm not, we have enough basic poison without me buying some. Okay. So let's go here. Give me my 4 speeds and put them down here. To me, at the moment, speed is almost more important than healing potions, to be quite honest. Now I'm going to open this the rest of the way up because we need more room. And if we're not careful, we're going to run out of room. I can always add, I can hit this plus sign here and I can add another row. I'm not going to do that yet though. Okay, so that's that. Anything you want to send to camp? Send that extra hand crossbow. Send that to camp. That's camp supplies. Alright, the rest of that's fine. Send that to... No, we're going to sell that. Keep it on you. In case we run into a merchant somewhere. Alright, send the books to camp. Alright, this grants resistance to slash, but vulnerability to bludgeoning. So, I think probably, and it doesn't say that Gale can eat it. So, probably going to sell that. We'll hold on to that. Ribbon needs the keys that she can put up. We're going to make sure that we read all the notes. That's the druid. So yeah, I'm glad I read that. And let's get these 3. And this will also let me know who I can get potions from. Alright, he's keeping all of the scrolls for us right now. I don't know. I think, you know what? I'm going to give Gale all the scrolls. And we're going to let him learn what he can. Now, once I get to about wizard level 3, I'll start reading scrolls. Because I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna be coming from behind. I'm gonna have to,
Faith will guide me.
I'm gonna have to have as many scrolls to learn as I can. But for right now, let's just send them all to Gale. Okay. All right.
Seek and you shall find me.
Enlarge 100 gold. It's gonna be expensive, I ain't kidding. He already knows that one, so the Mel's acid arrow can go back to me. Need 100. He can learn that one. He already knows that one. Okay. So he learned a few spells there. Now, these can go back to Ribbon. Okay. And we're out of gold. Now, whenever I'm doing the killing the bosses, I usually take Gut, and then I take Minthara, and then I take the big guy, because his at the end is one of the more difficult technical fights in there. Minthara can be a pain in the ass, but generally speaking, she's not horrible to get out of the way. That being said, today she'll probably kick my ass. Watch. Okay. Alright, well, we've learned some spells, cleaned out just a touch of inventory. We want to keep most of the stuff that we can sell.
Then this other guy twirls his fingers and suddenly
We may want to kill this guy before we go after Minthara because I want his ring. It's a +10 movement ring. So we may want to take him out of the equation now if we can do it without pulling the entire courtyard. Alright, get over here. These guys forget how to climb ladders. Alright, now once we all are over here, we are going to separate everybody out. Gale. Now I know I saw Shatter. Where did I? That.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Did I not see Shatter? Well, instead of Shatter, then we could just start.
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Better avoid unfriendly eyes.
Now let's put our Dread Ambusher to work here. Oh, come on, Shadow.
Moving.
He had advantage up here, but sometimes you'll be on the high ground like that, but it'll be like, oh, you got disadvantage. Why? Why do we have disadvantage? All right, you did the blade of the cloud of daggers, so move back. We don't want them to break his concentration. All right. Now, so far, we haven't pulled in anybody else. I'm worried about that hobgoblin over there, though. You know, that works. That was a very nice hellish rebuke there. I like it. Okay. Wait, are they all dead? Wait. Oh, these two are dead too. Okay. I didn't know that they had fallen over dead. That's good. Alright, so Gale, cancel that daggers. Everybody else.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, no, 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 no. I see that hobgoblin walking up. Shadow.
Unnoticed. Good.
And that's what we're after right there. Crusher's Ring. Movement 10 feet. Alright.
Let's get going. Need to find a way.
And we didn't pull anybody else in the camp. Now, if we get caught stealing off these little jokers, though, we probably will. But in Baldur's Gate 3, as long as you're careful and you watch your angles and any roving patrols, you make sure their backs are turned. You can do stuff like this and just take out the ones you need to take out without having to worry about pulling others in there. Now, there are some cases, no matter what you do, you're going to pull everything. And you always have to be careful not letting a fight, like if this fight would have carried over into that courtyard, we'd have had everybody in that courtyard on us. But such is the way it is sometimes. Alright, we got to watch out for that dude right there. I'm going to try to loot all three of these once his back's turned. Now, yeah, you'll get caught stealing, and sometimes you can talk your way out of it. And sometimes you just have to fight.
Just out of view.
Okay. All right, we're done. Now, Shadow's gonna get my arrows. I'm trying to, like I was showing you on the last video, I'm trying to get her up where she is going to be a damn good archer. And I mean, we've got the gloves of archery for her, but sometimes it's just, oh wait, I did the same arrow. I meant to pick that one up. Sometimes it's just, oh, she's got disadvantage, she's not gonna make that shot, blah blah blah, and it's really frustrating and irritating. So let's put our arrows in here. Now, who is going to get the ring for the movement? I honestly think the Pally needs the ring right now. Now, we have the sleight of hand ring. That's a color spray. Now, he should have a healing ring. But I believe right now, I'm the only one with healing spells. Yeah. But while we're on Shadowheart, let's get everybody Long Strider. If people will stop running off. This is one thing I don't understand about the AI. She moves to buff, and like my paladin just ran 12 city fucking blocks to get away from it. And to me, that is a stupid AI thing to have. If I'm buffing my party, I don't need them running everywhere. But you will notice a lot of my complaints about the game has to do with the AI. And that's it. I do not have a lot of complaints on this game itself. I am almost 100% sure this is going to be game of the year, man, without a doubt. The last 2 weekends in a row, there were more consecutive people playing this game than any other game ever. So make of that what you will. Now, there's something else that I noticed when I'm reviewing the videos that I'm shooting. The videos are darker than my game. And I'm not sure if that's a setting in OBS that I need to lighten that up a little bit. If you guys are having problems seeing, let me know and I'll look at some of, otherwise I like the rich saturated colors. I love it. And as far as it being dark in the Underdark, well, it's supposed to be, but you know, if you guys can't see, just let me know and we will try to come up with a solution for it. It's like I said, it's either a setting in OBS or in the game, but when I'm playing the game and looking at my monitor, I have it set where I can see everything perfectly. And then of course, you know, my players that have dark vision, they can see better in the dark and blah 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 and all that good stuff. So it's fine for me is what I'm saying, but if it's too dark for you, just let me know. Okay, let's carry on into the temple. We got the ring. Now, one thing I want to look at real quick, because I have to be careful with all right, she's level 4. I think next level she goes back to being a cleric, so she'll be a level 4 ranger, level 1 cleric, and she's going to be a light domain, so she's going to be healing and shooting the hell out of stuff. That's the plan. Now, it was advised for me to just leave her as a ranger and let her go, because rangers get a healing spell. I like having a cleric. I really, really do. And again, like I said way back, I'm not a min-maxer. I like having that utility for that cleric who can debuff, who can buff, who can heal, and who can do a lot of damage. Because clerics are just OP, honestly. Clerics and paladins are OP. And I'm speaking in Dungeons & Dragons, not the game itself. In Baldur's Gate 3, paladins are fucking OP. That ain't no joke. You want to find out? Make a barbarian paladin. I don't care which one you do first. Get a level 6 barbarian, level 6 paladin. You can solo all kinds of shit in the game. It's a sick combo. Make them a Zariel Tiefling too, because Zariel Tieflings get their own smite. Basically, it's one of their racials. It's a smite, pretty much. So you get a barbarian, paladin, Zariel Tiefling, and you can just kick back on easy street. Okay, enough of that. We can discuss builds later. Before I make enemies, though. Oh, he's gonna go piss in the corner. Dude, you might want to drink more water. That's a little yellow. And now you can stop walking. Thank you.
You got something jingling in your pocket? Looking to spend it?
Okay. Okay, that's... I'm keeping the Staff of the Movement. It's a trophy. You guys will see throughout the campaign that I will keep stuff as trophies. We're just gonna sell stuff, because as you can see, we're broke. Right. What is this? Vigilance. That actually needs to be on the paladin, but you have to be careful with elixirs, because if you take this elixir and then you accidentally take another elixir, it will override this one. Alright, now you... We decided we were going to sell that. That's fire resist, we'll keep. Okay, we have 226. There's the ring. When you heal a creature, you gain 1 die 4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. And the Boots of Aid and Comfort. When the wearer heals a target, it gains an additional 3 temporary hit points. Both of those items will be needed on a cleric. You can make... It's called a heal bot. That's the build. It's called a heal bot. And here we go, talking about builds again. But anyway, you go life domain on the cleric and pack them full of equipment like this that just boosts and aids healing. And a higher level cleric, when they heal you, they can almost heal the entire party back to full easily with their AoE spells. It's just crazy. Plus, at higher levels, they can give you stuff like Blade Ward. Just by healing you. They heal you, you get Blade Ward for 2 rounds. Or 2 turns. So, the reason I'm saying that is, in your party, you just imagine an actual D&D tabletop party. You usually are going to have somebody that can tank, somebody that can heal, and you're going to have DPSers. People that can do DPS. You're going to have a rogue, a wizard, warlock, whatever. You're going to have DPS. But you're going to have that one person that can stand there and just take the hits like a boss. And you're going to have the other person that can just keep them healed like a boss. So just remember that when you go to set up, if you get this game and start playing it. Which I highly recommend. Alright, that's 104 and that's 182. So 1, 2, 86. We have 226. We don't have enough for both. I'll get. Alright, I have the boots. She has boots. He doesn't have boots, and he doesn't have boots. We'll get the boots first and put them on her. And I think we're gonna sell these. These are when the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges, and it's athletics +1. They're good boots. And whenever you have lightning charges built up, like if you get struck in combat, it can do a certain amount of damage to the person that struck you. And you can actually build a lightning charges character where almost all of their equipment gets some lightning charges, or it does something with lightning charges. So that is something you can do, but it's not something I'm interested in at the moment. All right, so we need 104 gold. We could get them right there, and I'm gonna do that because to me this ring and those boots are way more important than those boots. Okay. Red dye, ocean, pale green, blue. Yep. All right. We're done.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
Yeah, and we got other things to do. All right, into the temple. We're going after Minthara. All right, so we want to go to the right. I'm still mapping out this this place. What are you guys doing? Now we can kill these 3 without any overflow. I'll be happy. Alright, we're gonna give that to Riven. It's just a poison resist ring, but it will help on her tanking. There it is. It will help. She is gonna be tanky. We're gonna try to get her toughened up pretty good. Okay, we're gonna need to bring these down. 4 speed potions. The rest of this, we can go in and get it if we need it. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. All right. Now, goblins have disengaged, so you gotta get set up on them and expect to miss them when they disengage and run past you. 1. Let's put Gale all the way over there. Let's get Will over here. And let's get her ready to piss everybody off. We're gonna do a short rest. That's gonna heal Will. I'm gonna do a quick. I should just hit F5, honestly, but I forget half the time. You would think I wouldn't because that's what you can do in Fallout, but you know. Okay, so the first thing that I do to start this fight off is I kill this drum. These drums are dangerous and they will wipe parties quickly.
There's a time and a place for smashing, but it appears this isn't it. You're getting locked up.
You shouldn't have pulled a weapon on me. You should not have done that. Okay, so Shadow starts out. Goodbye. Goodbye. Shadow's gonna be sick, man. Alright, Gale. This dude has 12. I don't really want to start out using spell slots, but not much choice. Okay. That is this room, but we have two enemies right here that we're going to have to get to and take them out, especially this thing. Give that to Shadow. Give that to Ribbon. Ribbon. I'm just gonna, we'll get the gold divvied up later. But that's all our loot. Now, that's as far as you can move there. Now, I have to kill, how much health does that thing have? 8.
Time to press ahead.
Now, this is putting her in the danger zone pretty good. I ain't kidding. Alright, we're gonna pop a speed potion. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, did we piss off Minthara? I can't tell. They're still standing back here. I can't tell if we pissed them off, but we'll have to see. Yeah, well, you ran. You ran, buddy. Alright, so let's get Will. Let's get Will over here.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest.
They're still talking. I'm missing a goblin though. There was only one goblin and the eye. We have to kill that drum. There's the goblin, one of the goblin bosses, and there's Minthara. Well, we're missing a goblin. So there's probably going to be a patrol that comes through here. And look, there's a pissed off goblin right there. Okay. Oh, you want to throw 2 vials of acid, huh? Okay, we're not in combat. We are not in combat. Okay. So Shadow, come over here. Gale, come over here. That gives me a chance to get set up. We're gonna do a short rest. Alright. Now I will position everyone over here in a moment. Have to be very careful. Minthara likes to push people off into holes. I know that sounded really horrible, but it'd be what it be. Okay, Will. You come over here. Gale. You get up there. Shadow. Tuck in right there. And I'm sorry, you can hear my dog scratching. Give me just a second. He was going to town. Okay. Gale has to kill this drum. Dead drum. I come over here, and he didn't pull their attention because this was blocking. I love it. Okay. So we can start by doing that.
Realizing someone else's belongings wasn't the wisest decision, but it might be your last.
All right, Shadow. One out of the way.
Tale for the ages.
All right, you only have a level 1, but all right, he can still drink. So
Survival is all that matters.
I'm not. I mean, I know she's got what we need in the backpack and all that,
Can't afford to let up.
but there it is. Give that to Gale.
Victory is assured.
I want her to fall down in the cloud of daggers if we can pull it off. Can't throw though. Okay, so yeah, he can drink, but he can't throw. All right. Next. Okay, go here. Can you push her back in? Not very good odds. Oh, but it worked. She got hit by the daggers again. Very nice. And now... Nope. That's fine.
Another fight. Let's go.
No, don't want to go that way. You know what? I might have to go through the daggers myself. Singing sword. Okay. Screw it. Let's... Oh, no, I can't do it now. Okay. You know what? That works too. That works too. I don't want to take another speed because once it runs out, I'm just going to be lethargic. And I don't want to do that. All right. Shadow, can you finish that off? Yes, you can.
And it's still alive. You should collect it from the corpse. Must be on my way.
Everybody get out here before you hit that cloud of daggers.
You have my attention.
Gale already did, dumbass. And we're out of short rests, so that's okay.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
She has some of the best light armor in the game, the spider silk armor. Usually this is either going to go to Shadow or it'll go to Will. Shadow can wear medium armor, so normally it'll go to Will because he's proficient in light, but he is a fighter now. So it's kind of up in the air on that. But it gives you +1 to stealth checks, and you get advantage on Constitution saving throws. So it's not a bad armor at all. Plus we get her night clothes. The boots of striding, these are really good on Shadow when she goes back to being a cleric, but she has the healing boots, so I'll probably wear these on my character because when you're concentrating, you cannot get knocked prone and you cannot be moved against your will. When you cast a spell that requires concentration, you gain momentum, and it gives you athletics +1. These are awesome boots. Okay. She drops a spider's lyre. You need this whenever you're going to the Shadowcast lands. Had to get a drink, sorry. Okay, so that was a good one. And now I've gotten these two. We need to go. I want to go this way. I don't want to go down this way. I want to go this way, because this one gives you ability drain. You can drain people, and this one gives you stage fright. You can give them stage fright, basically. It'll give them disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and they take 2 to 12 psychic damage each time they miss you. It lasts for 3 turns. It's awesome. Awesome ability, but we have to unlock it first. And you have to unlock it by getting this stupid thing. I don't like this one. This one is a Psionic Overload. It does 1 to 4 psychic damage. Your attacks deal basically 1 to 4 psychic damage, but you take 1 to 4 psychic damage every turn. It lasts for 10 turns. So you take anywhere from 10 to 40 damage for your attacks to deal 1d4 psychic damage. I don't really care for that, but we're going to take it because it opens up these two. And I'll be able to get this when we kill the other dude, Zoraglin or whatever his name is. I can never remember his name. He's just a pain in the ass. That's his name. Okay, and then she has a little chest here with the water sparkers. Remember, I was talking to you guys about lightning charges and getting stuff to put on your character to build this lightning build. When the wearer stands in water during combat, it becomes electrified. What they don't tell you is that hurts you too, unless you have immunity to electricity or resistance. If the wearer starts their turn on an electrified surface, they gain 3 lightning charges. So basically, you're electrifying the water around you. You're taking damage from that, but you're getting these lightning charges that then you can put on someone else when they attack you or stuff like that. I usually just either let Gale eat these or I sell them. And Minthara only has a couple of things here. There was a scroll. Make sure I got everything off of her. I did. There was a war map, but I think I blew it off somewhere. I don't know. I saw a healing potion up here. And we need to get close enough to Zoraglin's room to make sure we didn't piss off anybody else.
How much farther can I go?
She's wanting to take a long rest. We kind of do need one, though, to replenish the sword and our spells and stuff, so we're probably going to do that. Alright, poison resistance. There's Scrut. Yep, and crystalline lens, that's used in alchemy. And they're kind of rare. I don't see a lot of those. Okay. That's a rat. Normally, the reinforcements come in here. If they get called out, the reinforcements will come in here. The last 4 or 5 times I've done it, the eye got reinforcements before I could kill it, and it will empty out some of the people in this room, because there are like 10 or 11 people in this room. And the last 4 or 5 times I've gotten to this room, by the time I've gotten there, there was only 4 people in the room, which made this fight extremely easy. But I've done exceptionally well this time, and no reinforcements were called. The downside is we have to face everything in that room. So, yeah. not sure how we really need to handle that. But we'll do what we can. Give me just a moment here. The first thing we're going to do is a long rest, though. Now, there are 2 goblins about to kill this guy. But you can see I don't have spell slots for this, so yeah. Forget that. Okay. Alright, nobody wants to talk. We're good. Let's get that full rest. I'm trying to see how much time we've been here. Alright. We're at about an hour. So I'm going to call it here. When we come back, we'll take on the big dude. And I'm kind of thinking that's going to be a fight. He is a big old damage dealing, leadership giving off, buffing kind of dude. And which that's what you would expect from the leader of the goblins. So that should be kind of an interesting fight, but it's all the little extras that come with them. Normally what I do is I set up traps on the doors and I back out into the other room to where they have to come through those doors to get to me in the other room. So I will see what all kind of AoE stuff that we have that we can set up. And let me see. She doesn't have a lot of stuff. What level? She's a level 4 ranger. She's a gloomstalker, but she doesn't have the spiked stuff. I can't think of what it's called, but it's a big AoE of nothing but spikes, and if you run through it, it's going to do a lot of damage to you. And she does not have that yet, so that must be a level 5 thing. And as you can see, we're a long way from level 5. We probably won't get level 5 killing the big boss. We're going to have to kill more goblins and just do some more stuff, and then we'll hit level 5. But that is for the next one. I want to thank you very much for watching. And I'll be back soon. We'll take out this dude and we'll carry on trying to finish up Act 1. So you guys have a great day. Thank you very much.